using the door. Arthur come in,
See the door
walked
open.
around my desk, and my hair stood straight up. I didn't see him, but my hair stood straight up on my neck. And then went back out. And then the next time, I went to lock up the museum, and I put my garbage in the hallway in a can, a little can. Let's say this was the garbage can. My garbage was down in here. And the next time I look, what are you recording? It's gonna cost you.
I need something new on my story on
The
Facebook.
garbage can, I was downstairs down on the phone to call security to secure the building, set the alarms, and I heard a rustle in the garbage, and I looked up at my garbage can. My garbage is now sitting beside my garbage can on the floor. I said, "Oh, hurry up."
Oh yeah, that's when that was on that one show. I can find that.
And then another one, we would hear him come up in the building,
I sent you the DVD that had him on it.
and we had these kind of blinds, but they really were metal, and they clang, clang, clang on the door. So we knew we had the museum closed and locked up. So we would hear the clang, clang of the blinds. And the museum foundation person would come to me and say, "Hey, Z, can you go down and check the indoor museum and make sure nobody came in downstairs, you know?" So I went down there, walked around, nothing. Come back up, said, "No, nobody's in there." And then a little bit later, we heard, this is another time, they heard back in behind the foundation offices is a big banquet room. Clang, clang, sound like music playing like the Roaring Twenties, and nothing. We had no music going back there, but you could hear it. Clang, clang, and like champagne glasses and stuff. And another time, I was sitting, and we had a barbecue fundraiser. So I'm sitting upstairs in my office in the evening before we lock up. I was sitting there, and somebody's tapping on the outside of the window. Now I'm up second floor, as high as our house. Tapping on the window. I look outside, didn't see nothing.
It was like a branch or anything?
No tree, no nothing. Just somebody tapping on the window like they want in. It had to be Arthur or a ghost out there.
Didn't the ghost,
No birds.
didn't Arthur the ghost, didn't he throw a 2x4 at somebody or something?
Yeah, that was after me. We used to sit coffee on the post of the B-29 in the morning. And the guys would sit there on the step. And then a little bit later, they'd walk up by the B-29 and the coffee's gone.
Yeah, I know
The
that. I
cup
remember that
never
story.
moved. And the cup never moved.
No, what about the floating jacket?
And the light would go out by the rose bush. If you didn't say good morning to Arthur coming in by the rose bush, the arc light right above the floor, the mercury light right above the door would go out. "Oh, sorry, Arthur, you stepped about 3 steps back. Good morning, Arthur." That light come on, boom, just like that. And it has to heat up.
Oh, that's good.
You should have given him a cup of coffee every morning. So here, coffee in the morning.
Now, after I retired there, and this other guy who was working there in our little shed where we had the golf carts and stuff, he had his dog with him, and he told me, when he saw me, he says, "Hey," he says, "Sergeant Z, you ever have a problem with Arthur out here?" I said, "Nope." I told Arthur I was the boss, I outranked him, and he need to be the security of the museum, but he don't mess with me. I'm his boss, you know. I outranked him. Now, this guy, he says, he says that the reason he asked me that, he said he was in the shed working on golf carts in the back part of the golf cart. I mean, part of the shed, and his dog was with him, and his dog started growling and stuff, and went out the garage door. And he said he looked up, and then here comes this 2x4 flying in at him, and nobody was in there. Nobody was around. He said the dog wouldn't come back in either. I said, nah, Arthur never did that shit to me.
Maybe Arthur didn't like the dog, I guess.
Hmm?
Maybe Arthur didn't like the dog.
Mm. Well, one time I was doing it before. Well, it was like around lunchtime. I was under the B-17 with a compressor running, blowing, putting air in the tire, filling up the tire. She came over to go to lunch. Now I'm under the B-17 on, what is it, rock. The rock is like volcanic rock. It makes noise when you step on it, crunch, crunch.
Oh, like the pumice there?
Yeah.
The holes and
It's
stuff?
like,
Yeah.
when I was in there,
Yeah.
I didn't see Mike come up, standing over there. And all of a sudden, I got this boom, I got pushed into the side of the airplane strut. And I said, damn, we have an earthquake. I look up, there's Mike. I said, did you throw a rock or anything, you know, hit me? She said, no. I said, okay. I didn't tell her then that I think Arthur would come over and give me a punch. They'll let me know she was there. Now, here comes a good one.
Oh, that's a good one. Let's.
When I got burnt at the museum.
Oh yeah, that one. I just about to tell that story.
Yeah, I heard that one.
Mm-hmm.
I had hooked up a light, and I was putting the panel back on, and the damn panels, the breaker bars all disintegrated because they were so old. I'm standing there holding that thing, the breaker bar, wondering why. What's going on? It looked like 4th of July fireworks in front of me, heating up like a heating element on an electric stove. Oh, and I'm like, what the? I said, okay, I gotta make this thing pop the circuit breaker. Well, I shorted the 2 leads across that should have blown the circuit breaker. Transformer's sitting outside the door, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? That thing should have popped. Well, in the meantime, I was getting pretty well lit up. And I said, I had enough of this. I said, Arthur, give me a hand. Throw me off. So I got this push. I rotated like the space shuttle. I was like this way, and I come down, and I had my hand like here, and watched the fire go up the wall. Got the heck out of the building. Started calling the fire department.
Wow.
That's good.
What about this floating jacket?
Oh, I'm glad you got out of
Was that Arthur?
No, the people have seen him
Okay.
walk past, like we made movies, walk past him around. They've seen him inside. Like I say, the door rattles. They've seen him inside, or he'd come down the hallway with brown flight jacket on. But I didn't get shook up or bothered about it. Didn't bother me.